I'm sure you're here somewhere, but I can't see you. It's just too far away. But you're here somewhere, right? Maybe here. Maybe here. You could be almost anywhere here, but you're definitely here. You don't know why, or for what, no one does. All I know is that you are somewhere here. Observe the weird lushly coated wet rock floating in its appointed location of infinite nothingness. This rock you're on is small, and you're little in comparison to this rock. If we zoom out a little bit, look how small you are. You're so tiny, even your brain can't comprehend how tiny you are. Your tiny self is put up on this tiny rock surrounded by this black huge infinite emptiness that might be anything and nothing at the same time. This rock will give you life. It will give you everything you need to live on its crust for a period of time. It might feel like a while, or it might feel like no time at all, depending on what mood you're in. When you consider this idea, regardless of how it feels to you, when compared to almost everything else, it will be so short. A single frame in a movie that never ends. A frame that could be removed and nothing would really change about the movie. In this frame you will live on this rock, then you will die, and you'll have no idea what happened. No one will. If you're really lucky, you'll have some friends and family and lovers who will be sad for a little while. They'll miss you, but they'll try really hard not to, because being sad and missing someone all the time, it's really tiresome. It'll mess up their lives, so they'll try to work through it and move on as best they can. They might go to therapy. They might practice techniques to help them cope with grief. They'll probably also be successful, but someday they'll also die. And if you're even more unusually lucky, you'll be missed and remembered for a little bit longer by a few more people. Perhaps you did something that impacted more people while you were alive. Most of these people will have never really known you, so they won't think about you for too long either, and when they do, it'll mostly be a misconstruction of you based on their own ideologies. They will all die. Over time, every person, every memory of a person, will die.
So, whatever you're anxious about right now, whether it's a first date, or anything else, a job interview, a significant presentation, a crucial test, or a difficult discussion, you may feel frozen with fear. You may feel as if the path of your life is dependent on this next moment, that the fate of reality is on your shoulders. You may be concerned that you will do the wrong thing or fail. You may, but eventually everything will be okay. Because for some reason, against all conceivable odds, you're on this weird rock, this planet that births life, life that births more life. In this unknowable vacuum of potential nihility, you have this playground, this consciousness, this capacity for wonder, emotion, and thought. The only real mistake you can make is to not recognize this, to never relax and enjoy the hilarious and enthralling absurdity of it all, to realize that it all means nothing beyond itself, and to find freedom and inspiration in this thought, to explore and connect with what it can mean to be you on a rock, in a solar system, in a galaxy, in a universe, in a who knows what, to be kind and decent, to have fun, to love, to laugh, to cry, to try, to fail, to live, and to remember that no matter whatever happens, you can still do all of this, no matter what you do in life. Worst case is you try your best, you be yourself, and you do what you can do, with compassion, honesty, effort and understanding, and if it goes worst case, and then you move on like everything else.